If you're starting an Etsy shop or you're thinking of starting one selling digital products, you definitely need to know how to list an item the right way. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to start a listing, add your product photos, fill out your title, description, and your tags, and then add the files in that your buyers will receive after they purchase your item. Hi, I'm Sandra, and I'm a graphic designer that absolutely loves creating digital products to make passive income. If this is something that you want to do and you want to learn about, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. I've been selling digital products on Etsy for a few months now, and I know the importance of creating quality images for your product listings, doing the keyword research so that you actually get ranked on Etsy, as well as optimizing your listing so that you're converting your traffic into sales. I'll walk you through exactly how to add a listing and fill it out from start to finish so that you can finally get to work on your own Etsy shop that's going to make you passive income. If you're still in the process of brainstorming what types of digital products you want to sell, make sure to grab my free guide in the description box down below on 20 digital product ideas that you can sell online. Also, make sure you watch my video on digital products that will actually sell. I'll link that in the description box down below for you so you can check it out after this. Now let's get on Etsy and start the tutorial. Okay, so I'm in the listing section of my shop. It's super easy to get here. Just log into your account on Etsy, go to your shop manager, click on listings, and then click on add a new listing, which will be on the top right corner. So if you missed my video from last week, I created printables in Canva that I'm going to create a listing out of today. So I'm going to add my product photos first. And I've created two mock-ups of this printable. And I just want to point out that I've named these files with keywords that I've done research on because I just believe in adding keywords everywhere that you possibly can to get ranked on Etsy. So I'm going to add these in. And I do recommend that you fill in as many photos as possible. You don't have to fill in all 10, but I do encourage you to create an image that tells the buyer exactly what they're getting. So even though I've put in digital download on my product photos, I would still create a chart or something that says that this is a digital download and these are the sizes you're getting. So I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. I'm just going to add this in here just to show you. I'm not going to include it in this product because it doesn't really make sense. This is for my products, but I just want to show you what one can look like. So here I put digital download. This listing includes 5 high quality JPEG files with different ratio sizes. And then I put in all the sizes that they're getting with these ratios. And I put in that no physical item will be mailed to you just so that it's super clear for the buyer. So I'm just going to remove that for now. You can choose the thumbnail that you want to show up when people are finding your listing. So right now I have this thumbnail. I can swap it for this one. I like to adjust the thumbnail and I like to zoom in on the wall art just because I think it looks much cleaner and more clear. We're going to fill out the title first. Now, I've already done a keyword research on the words and the phrases that I want to use for this, but you can do keyword research on Marmalade, which is what I use. You can do competitor research. I've done a few videos where I mention Marmalade a little bit, but if you want me to go in detail on how to do keyword research on Marmalade, just put it in the comments below and I'll be happy to create a tutorial of that. So for now, I'm just going to fill out some keywords that I've already done research on. And you should definitely fill out all the characters within the title so that you're getting ranked for multiple keywords. For now, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to fill out the rest over here. So who made it? I did. What is it? It's a finished product. And I'm going to put 2020 for when I made it. Over here, you just select the category. You can try to do copies of this product to experiment with different categories. But for now, I'm going to put it under digital prints, art and collectibles. And then these are all optional, but I encourage you to select as many as possible just so that Etsy knows exactly where to rank you and you have a higher chance of getting ranked. So for primary color, I'm going to put brown. Secondary color, I'm going to put pink. You can select up to 3 here for subject. So I'm going to select animal, flowers, and inspirational saying. And then for room, I'm going to add bedroom, kids, and nursery. So whatever is applicable to your digital product. And then here is also optional. You can select the home style. So is it contemporary? Is it minimalist, country and farmhouse? So again, select what's applicable to your product. I'm just going to select vertical orientation and unframed. You can add in a height and width. Because I'm offering a couple of different sizes here, I'm just going to leave that blank. If this is relevant to a celebration, so let's say you're creating Christmas printables or Easter, you can select one of those, but it doesn't really make sense for me. For occasion, I have a few options here. I can select first birthday or baby shower because some people might want to purchase this as a gift. So for now, I'm going to put it as first birthday. Renewal options. I always leave it on automatic because when someone purchases my product, I don't want to have to go in there and manually renew it. I just want it to automatically renew. So I'm going to keep that checked. And this is really important. Under type, select digital. Now for the description. This is super important because you want to include some more keywords in here. You want to repeat some of the keywords from your title so that you have a better chance at getting ranked. And you want to add some emotional triggers here. So I've already created a whole description. I'm going to copy and paste it in here and I'm going to go over it in detail. So there's a few important things to note here. I always start with an emotional trigger or basically just catching the audience's attention. So I start with, hey there, are you in the middle of decorating an adorable nursery and you're looking for the perfect nursery printable wall art? I got you covered. So here I've repeated my keyword from my title, as well as over here, I've added some in the second and third sentences. I've got woodland animal decor here and baby boy nursery, baby girl nursery, just so that I have a higher chance of getting ranked for these keywords. And then I break it up into sections so that it's easy for the buyer to go through. So I'm very clear on what they will receive. I say that this is a digital download, no physical product will be mailed to them. And then I list the sizes and what format they're getting it in. This I find works really well. So I always add additional options. Usually I put in maybe 2 or 3 additional options and I put a link for my actual shop, because if the buyer is visiting your listing and maybe they want something slightly different, you can always tell them, hey, look, I've got something very similar with a different animal or different color or whatever it is. So this is just an example. I put baby fox print and this is where I would put the listing link. And here I go visit the shop. Next, I always include a 5-star review on what people are saying because it kind of triggers some FOMO, so fear of missing out, because then people see, oh, other people love this product and I want to experience the benefit of this product as well. Last but not least, you want to add in a copyright notice to be clear that this file is for personal use and not commercial use. Okay, so I usually keep custom orders checked just because I do like to offer my customers that option, but it's totally up to you. And section is optional, but I do encourage you to create sections in your shop because it's just easier for buyers to navigate through your shop and land on the listings that they're more interested in. So you would just go to the drop down and you would have had to already create these sections and you would just select the section that it would be relevant to. Now, the tags are super important. This is also going to help you get ranked in the Etsy algorithm. I will repeat maybe 2 or 3 of my main keywords from my title, and the rest I will add in based on my keyword research. So I'm just going to show you an example. I'm going to add in my first keyword from my title. So nursery, printable, wall art. Now, Etsy only allows up to 20 characters for each keyword. So what you can do is you can break it up. So I would do nursery printable, wall art, and Etsy will recognize this as one long tail keyword. And you have up to 13 tags. I highly recommend you use them all because you really want to have that higher chance of getting ranked. Now, materials are optional as well, but I do usually fill them out. I usually put in printable wall art, digital download, instant download. I'll just fill out some of them. I don't usually fill all of them out, but you can definitely do that as well. And then under price, it's very important that you do competitor research because depending on your niche and your products, you want to make sure that you're not charging much higher than the competitor. And just a tip if you're starting out, when you're doing competitor research, make sure that you're not charging the exact same or a little bit more than people that have been selling for years and they have multiple 5-star reviews, because it's going to be very difficult for you to compete. This was one of my mistakes when I first started. I was charging the same price or even just a little bit more than my competitors who had been on for a couple of years and they've already established themselves as a brand. So I was barely getting any sales. So I actually reduced my price a little bit just for the beginning. You don't have to do it for long. It's just so that you can start getting sales and some reviews, and you've established yourself as a brand, and you can start playing with the prices to see what works for you. So for now, I'm just going to put it as, let's say, $7. And for quantity, I put it at a high quantity just because I'm lazy. I don't want to have to renew this all the time. So I'm just going to put it as 100. SKU is optional. You don't have to fill this out. And for personalization, I'm going to leave this off because this is not a custom print. This is where you upload your files. So I've created 2 PDFs, 2 different sizes. So this is where I'm going to put it. And again, as you can see, I have named them with my keywords, and I've added in 5 by 7 inches and 11 by 14 inches so that it's very clear for the buyer. Etsy only allows you to upload up to 5 files. So what I actually do is, because I offer many sizes in my shop, I upload a zipped folder with a bunch of sizes, as well as an instructions file on how the buyer can print their wall art and frame it. And then that's basically it. At the bottom here, you can choose whether you want to advertise this listing or not. All you have to do is click publish here and you're good to go. So now that you know how to start an Etsy shop and add listings, let me know what digital products you're thinking of selling. Or if you already have an Etsy shop selling digital products, let me know what you sell. Don't forget to grab my free guide on 20 digital product ideas that you can sell online, as well as a few other free gifts that I have linked for you in the description box down below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video every Tuesday. Next, I recommend you check out my video on how to create printables in Canva, followed by digital products that will actually sell on Etsy. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.